are we going? This is a good question. Let's see. Let's have a look at the trusty old internet and see if we are broadcasting, because at the minute, cannot tell. Oh, everything looks green. Let's hit the button. Refresh. Do. Haha. Yes, we are broadcasting. Right. This is good. Go. I can sneeze. Yes, you are seeing my test card at the moment, if there's anybody watching. Which there probably isn't yet, but we shall see. Oh, why is this so big? Oh, bear with me, I'm about to go in live, yeah. Just hang on. Well, I am live now, actually. But I've not got the screen on because I'm still trying to figure out what's happening here. Right, one watching. Now, is that me? This was the whole problem we had last time. Didn't know if it was me. Right, hang on. Got to go through my startup sequence. So, next part of the startup sequence is this blue screen. And last time nobody could hear me when I did this because I made a simple elementary mistake. But no worries, because now you should be able to hear me. And if I push this button, I am live. Yes, it's me. Oh, I might sound a little bit croaky today because I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. I've had a bit of a sore throat. My elastic band is a little bit problematic and everything. But here I am broadcasting live to you on my official YouTube channel. And well, I have to say that the first episode of Gloatysock Live, well, I was very happy with it. Yes, very happy with it. Went very well. Very well. Oh, God, this throat's a real killer. Yeah, we had a peak of 5 viewers. Yeah, that was quite remarkable. And what else happened? Oh, yeah, I had some comments. So yeah, a great start, and I can see at present 1 viewer. Hello, 1 viewer. As you know, I'm so hang on, what's that? Oh, we have to do a sound check. Hang on. Okay, testing. Yes, happy? Right. Yeah, we're happy. Sound is working. If you can't hear me, send a comment telling me you can't hear, because it's very limited what we have at our disposal here to check we're actually getting out. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if I was just sat here chuntering away and all that you could see was my face moving up and down and not saying anything, dear viewer? And you are a dear viewer. Yes, you are. Oh, can you hear? My voice is really decimated. Yeah, I sound like one of them rock stars who've blown their voice out before they've made it into their mid-30s, like Harry Nilsson or Brian Wilson. We got onto Brian Wilson in the last Gloatysock Live. Yeah. Anyway, yes, so nice of you, single viewer, to be here right at the beginning of my programme. That is very, very nice of you. But I do want to drum up some more viewers before I really crack on. So I do hope you don't mind and don't take it personally offensive in any way if I try and drum up some more exciting, not more exciting people, more people for our exciting debate. You're adequately exciting. I'm extremely excited that you're here. I needn't even say that. I'm sure you understand. Does it look dim in here? I don't know. Maybe I've just got the screen set dim. So, yes, hang on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get onto that Twitter right now and do some slight exaggeration. Can you get it onto Twitter? Alright, stick with me, viewer, please. Do not leave me, okay? Hang in there, alright? Oh, what's that doing there? Close that. Why didn't you close all the... Oh, why didn't you close all these things before we started broadcasting live? This is very embarrassing. I am so sorry, viewer. that he's got unnecessary applications open, the off-camera assistant. Yeah, shut that one down as well. We don't want that going off. Anyway, yeah, right. Get onto the Twitter. Oh, shut that one as well. That one definitely don't want that going off. Close. I can't even see what I'm doing while you've got that on. Close all. Yes. Right. Okay. Twitter. Twitter now. Where is it? See. There's my Twitter. Oh, look. It's filling the whole screen. That's no good. Ah, that's it. I don't know how I put up with this viewer, but he is very good actually. He's a very dear friend, my off-camera assistant. Very close to him. But we're like an old rowing couple sometimes, although there's nothing like that going on. Right, tweet, that's right. Right, okay, what we're gonna say this time? Okay, just say we're live now, so come piling in or something, okay? Okay, get typing. That's right. Getting better at this. Yes, live. It's an E on the end, yes, very good. Now. Join us. That's an S on the end. Yes, join us for debate. Sorry, this is very boring. I know, but we got to do these things. Little bit of housekeeping, as they say in the business. Join us for debate on the Steve. Has he got a Twitter? Maybe we could have tweeted him in on this, Steve Harper. Transfer. Not transfer. Transfer to. Please bear with us. I hope you're still there. You might be gone. We'll find out in a second. Hang on. Transfer to. That's right. No. Yes. Sunderland AFC. Brilliant. And then no, just put the link in. Don't do an exclamation mark. That'll do. I'll put a hashtag. Put the hashtag SAFC. I think that's the one. Hashtag. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Bang that one out. It's been tweeted. Right. Let's have a look to see if we've got any more that have shown up. Still one. Well, you were very loyal, one listener, viewer, even. Or maybe you're just listening. Maybe you've got me in a tab and you're watching something else somewhere else. Hang on, how do I find out if I've been if anyone sent a chat message? Where is that? Chat message, say something. Oh, the chat messages have all gone from last time. Okay. Hang on, one viewer. Watching now. Messages. Alright, this is it. This is where I had it before. Well, so I'm sure more people will turn up. So bear with me. Bear with me, viewer. I'm so happy that you're here with us. I'm just hoping that one viewer isn't me. Because I did this before. I was here for a good 20 minutes and I was talking to myself. Oh dear. I hope you've had a good day, viewer. I do hope. Mine has been a variable day. Just I'm a little bit under the weather, a bit of a sore throat, lots of gargling with salt water, which is tricky when you're a sock. But I'm keeping going. This Steve Harper debate's going to be so lively, but I just need a few more viewers. I'm sure they will come. I'm just looking at the number on the screen, you see. It's not very entertaining, but you may have been watching us last time. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, I was on a place called uh, Ready to Go, actually. And they've got a forum on there called SMB, Sunderland Messenger Board, I suppose. And they were talking about me on there. Yeah, they were. There's people saying nice things about me. Um, yeah, couldn't believe it. And a few of them had actually seen this. Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, it's quite remarkable, really. It's amazing how word spreads. Do. Let's have a look and see if anybody's retweeting us. I got 4 new Twitter followers as well. Let's see. Don't push the wrong button. Mm-hmm. Nothing. What's this? View one tweet. Do. Oh, that's just me tweeting. Can you go to the home? CA Technologies need to speed app development. No, I don't think I do. Do. Oh, could have gone down the door and had some self-respect. Oh, it's that True Geordie fellow. Never heard of him before. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. Well, this is thrilling so far, isn't it? This was much like what it was last time. But then the people came piling in, and well, it was quite remarkable. It was non-stop conversation, debate. I might be slightly exaggerating, but wow, it was a great experience. I'm sure everybody agreed. Do 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 do. Oh, that's a big screen. I wonder if tonight's a bad night to do this, because maybe everybody's out down the pub or something like that. I don't know. But this debate's really going to be flying any minute now, because loads of people are going to turn up when they check their Twitters and they see it's really happening here. So, still one viewer. But you, I must say, had a very loyal viewer, because there ain't much happening and you're still here. That's right, loyal viewer. You just sit there and you don't go anywhere because you're super entranced by what is happening. If nobody turns up soon, I'm going to have to start this Steven Harper debate, which I am sure you are absolutely itching to hear. Although it's not going to be much of a debate by myself, come to think of it. Debate needs a range of point of views, although I could try and contrive all the views myself. Oh, hear the chimes of the bell. My neighbours have been noisy again tonight. They're always making funny noises up there. Not sure what they're up to. It's something to do with moving furniture, I think. Okay, noble viewer, you're sticking with me through thick and thin, I can see. Listen, you are a top, noble viewer of the highest calibre. Of the very highest calibre. Hang on, what's happening? What you doing, off-camera assistant? Oh! Oh! Hello! Hello, Gloaty! Ah! It's Teebox! Hello, Teebox! You're live again. Yes, Teebox, we're live again. Hey, I'm happy to see you. The viewers aren't piling in today. I must say, it's not like the other day. Well, it is like the other day because we got to 18 minutes before we had even a single viewer before. Hello, viewer, by the way. We haven't forgotten about you. Just because Teebox has turned up doesn't mean it's the end of us delivering program content. This isn't just going to turn into like a conversation down at the pub. No, this is a number one top quality conversationalist program, which will eventually be about Steve Harper once we've got the viewers piling in. Okay. Teebox.
Yes, Gloaty. What can I do for you?
Maybe you'll be a good place to start. What do you think about Steven Harper, former Newcastle goalkeeper, and he's been at a lot of other places as well? What do you think about him coming to Sunderland and signing for us to play?
Uh, is that something to do with football?
Yes, it is something to do with football, actually, T-Box.
Uh, don't know anything about football, to be honest, Gloaty. I happen to be a rugby person myself, and to be honest, I don't know much about that.
Oh, oh dear. Oh well, maybe you could give your opinion, and you could tell me what you think anyway. So, like, if I set out more of the situation, well, basically, there's this football player called Stephen Harper, and he plays in goal.
Right, yes.
That's the one where they stand between, like, what you would call, I suppose, the sticks in rugby or something. They have ones with a net on the back and it's shorter, and you have to, instead of kicking it over, you have to kick it in.
Right, okay, with you.
Right? So, um, basically, we have a man that stands in front. He's the goalkeeper. That's what Stephen Harper does.
Ah, so is he good, this Stephen Harper, then?
Well, thing is, he played for Newcastle. Some people are a little bit up and up.
Newcastle? Well, it's near to Sunderland, isn't it? I would have thought you'd been best of friends.
No, that's not quite how it works. Unfortunately, you see, there's a little bit of animosity. Yes, and well, I think it's a bit sad because they're right next to each other. Why should it be always misery and sadness and arguing between bitterness and everything?
Yeah. Oh, that is a little bit strange, Gloaty, I must say. I don't quite understand that. Keep telling me about what's the story here?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Well, story is, yeah, a lot of people are unhappy because we got rid of a goalkeeper called Pantilimon. I call him Pants, and he was all right, he was on a lot of money, and we flogged him off to Watford.
Oh, Watford. Oh, yes, Watford. Elton John, he had something to do with Watford, didn't he?
Yes, you are correct. He did have something to do with Watford. He did indeed. He was the chairman of Watford, and I think he's still life chairman.
Ha, ha. Yes, yes, I know a little bit about Watford.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we sold him, and so we had a gap, and we brought in this Steve Harper. And some people are really unhappy because, well, he was a good keeper at Newcastle, but he didn't play as much as some goalkeepers. But then it's difficult because there's only one goalkeeper's position.
Oh, I see. You can't play two goalkeepers.
No, you can't, Teebox.
Oh, makes sense, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't play two goalkeepers because you'd be able to fill up the goal with goalkeepers that way.
Yes, yes. I'm with you now. Yes.
So Steve Harper's coming, but nobody. Well, there's a few people that are happy about it because he's good. Oh, he's about 40-year-old as well. But some people are like, why have we bought this? He's tainted, they're saying. He's tainted because he played so long for Newcastle. Yeah. And others are saying, well, okay, yeah, he might have played for Newcastle, but we need someone to do a job. And he's doing a job. Third choice, he's not going to moan about being a keeper. And, well, what's your opinion, T-Box?
To be honest, can't say I actually have an opinion on that, Gloaty. I know it means a lot to you, but I wouldn't want to appear false. So what I will say is I truly I don't have an opinion, and I don't really understand the question.
Okay, T-Box, yeah, well, yeah, 'cause I can't fault that really, can I? You're right. I don't know why I bothered asking you, 'cause you don't know. You're a rugby person, aren't you? Well, maybe we can talk about rugby.
Well, I don't really follow it that much. I like watching a game, but I don't really know what's going on, if you see what I mean. I don't know the names of the players. God, I barely remember the names of the teams at the moment. Saracens used to play at Watford. I know that. I think they've moved away from there now. That's where your friend Pants went to, isn't it?
No, he's not my friend, Teebox. He was just a player that played for Sunderland. He doesn't play there anymore. Anyway, so yeah. So, eh, well, okay, so we won't talk about Steve Harper yet. Then we'll have to wait for more people to come so I can properly engage a debate. 20 minutes gone. No other people yet, but we have one loyal viewer who is sticking to us. Sticking to us. No, not sticking to us. Sticking with us. Sticking with us. So thick and thin. For 20 minutes and 33 seconds now. He has been, or she, or transgender, or not gender at all. Why do we have to attach a gender to it?
Do you know what? That's a very good point, Gloaty. A very good point.
Yes. So, whomever, let's just say whomever, whichever, gender or not gender, let's be gender neutral. Let's not even talk about gender. Gender's a dirty word. Well, is it a dirty word? No. But let's not talk about it. No. Let's just say whoever it is has been here for 21 minutes and now 20 seconds precisely now. That is some dedication. Teebox, can I ask you to do me a favour, please?
Anything at all, Gloaty.
I want to see if we're going to have another sweep and see if we can round up any people to watch this amazing second episode of Gloatysock Live.
Okay.
So, could you please do a tweet for me and see if we ensnared anybody?
Gloaty, that would be a pleasure. I'll have to go off camera to do it.
No problem. That just gives our off-camera assistant a chance to get on with what he needs to do while you do that. So, that's right. That's right. Put it over there. Now, what shall we say? It's tricky. Last time we had to invite Johnny Vegas, but I don't think Johnny Vegas is going to be interested in this. This is tricky. Let's just send out an everyday one, because people may have missed it. Although, look at the time, people might be going to bed now. It is Friday night. Okay, match on tomorrow. They want to get an early night, so they're nice and fresh. Okay, put the link in. Okay, then put is.
Okay, Gloaty, I'm working on it.
Is where. Oh, did some ventriloquism then. Is where it is happening. I've just had an idea, Teebox. Why don't we... Oh, no, this might be naughty. I'm not sure. Well, I was just thinking, why don't we jump into the Sunderland forum and post a message there saying no, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that because that drives people away from the forum, actually. No, so I won't do. But does it? Because the link will appear in the... Not sure. I don't think I'll do that. I just think that might be naughty. What do you think, viewer? I think it might be naughty. I was just thinking I might jump in and say come over here, but I don't think I'll do that. Is where it is happening. Yeah, is where it is happening. We're trying to drag everyone in. Is where it's happening. Join Gloatysock Live. Can you say that? Join. Hashtag. Make it. Gloaty. That's right.
Trying my best here, Gloaty.
Get the L. That's right. E. Space. Yeah, right. Tweet it out now, or put SAFC in there as well. Hashtag. Oh, not SFFF. That's SAF. What's SAF? SAF isn't anything.
Sorry, Gloaty, sorry.
It must be hard typing when you've got no arms.
Well, it's quite a challenge, but I've got my ways. I've worked things out.
Okay. Tweet it. That's it. The tweet is out. Maybe people are busy watching other things tonight. It is quite an evening of quality programming. They've probably got Mrs. Brown's Boys or something on and everyone's flooded to it. Yeah, maybe Wednesdays, Thursdays. I was thinking about doing one after the match tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, right? Oh, 2 viewers! Yeah! This is it, we're talking 2 viewers. Hello, both viewers! Looks like the tweet is doing the work, or maybe somebody's eventually seen the tweet. Okay, Teebox, you come back on. We've got 2 viewers now.
Hello there, 2 viewers. Well, I'm glad to have been part of drumming up a little bit of extra audience for you there.
Teebox, in one fell swoop, you've doubled our audience, and that's no mistake. Yes. Hello, number 2. I expect. Oh, looks like we were at 3 for a bit. I've just had a look at the figures. Well, the figures just in. We were at number 3.
Oh, somebody must have come and gone and decided they didn't want to watch this.
Well, that's their loss. So you tripled it for a second or 2.
Well, that's quality. Listen, I'm only too happy to have been of help.
Yes. That's the thing with these live streams. You have to be sitting around on them for ages to get an audience. Hello there, number 2. I hope you're alright. And hello, number 1. I hope you're alright as well. Well, here we are. We're almost ready to really get this debate going, aren't we?
Yes, well, Gloaty, I think you're doing very well. I hope you don't mind me saying.
Yes. I wonder if number 2 or number 1, if you're out there and you have any strong opinion on the Steve Harper transfer to Sunderland, which has happened today, please post a comment, because that'll get us fired off. That'll get us talking, won't it? Because Teebox here is a rugby man, and it turns out he knows nothing about football or rugby, actually. He likes to watch rugby, but he actually knows nothing about it. So if you have an opinion, please feel free, because that'll really get things motoring in this live debate, which we are now 27 minutes and 42 seconds in, and we've just lost number 2. Just you, maybe the original loyal number 1. I'm going to assume it is. Number 2 is just giving up.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Gloaty.
No, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. This is just a dip in the road, Teebox.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it, Gloaty. It's just dipping.
We just jump over those dips, and when a bump comes, we jump over those as well. In fact, all bumps and dips are no barrier to me. Oh, throat is chafing again. It's so hard on the voice, these live streaming things. Wow. Hey, you're quite dedicated, single lone viewer out there, and I am so happy that you were here viewing.
Oh, sorry, are you expecting me to say something?
No, well, yeah, I thought.
Oh, I'm happy that you're viewing as well, yes. Sorry, we were supposed to rehearse something along those.
No, I just thought you was about to say something, and you just, I don't know, I just got that. You know when you get a sense that somebody's itching to say something, so I just stopped. Oh, that's funny. I opened my mouth and your voice came out.
Yes, that is strange. Yeah, there's some strange things going on here.
Yeah, it's this 1 minute I stop and you don't say anything. Next minute I speak and your voice comes out. It's a peculiar old world we live in around here, isn't it, Teebox?
Gloaty, I have to say, I agree with you. I've seen some really, really strange things in my time. Strange things.
Really? Ooh. Perhaps you'd like to clue us in on some of these strange things you've seen. Huh, what kind of strange things are you speaking of of which you speak? No, hang on. Which kind of strange things have you seen?
Mysterious lights in the sky, Gloaty. Mysterious lights in the sky.
Well, mysterious lights in the sky. Tell me more.
Well, I've been out in the fields. It was near RAF Northolt, actually, and I looked up, and there was a mysterious light gliding around in the sky.
Ha! Well, that could be anything though. Maybe it's a pigeon that's got a laser light stuck to its foot or something. Kids playing a prank.
It moved in mysterious ways, Gloaty. Hither and thither, thither and hither, you know.
Well, interesting. Have you got anything more to say about that?
Well, Gloaty? No, I don't actually.
Okay. Well, that's that topic of conversation over then, isn't it? So, one viewer. Are we going to try doing another tweet? Because it looks like I think it's down to kids these days and their short attention spans.
Short attention spans.
Yes. Well, do you know what they say? Because of computer games and because of television with adverts so close in between, people have evolved to only have short attention spans. So they're not able. Things can't hold their attention anymore. They just flip from one thing to another. Blah 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 blah.
Well, yes, they don't appreciate the pacing of life.
Yeah, the pacing of life. That's a pretty astute sort of observation you've made there, Teebox. Very astute.
Oh, thank you, Glory.
Yeah, because you know what people do. They rush through their lives. They truly do. They rush through their lives and don't take time to have a think about what they're doing. They make decisions so quickly. And on what basis? My eyes are going a bit wonky, aren't they?
Well, a little bit, Glory. That's not too bad.
Well, it's affecting my vision. Just to completely change the topic, I used to love the packaging in Sainsbury's in about 1983, and I just don't think they make the same quality of packaging anymore. They sort of harken back to their golden era, but they don't ever quite achieve the same high levels.
Glory, I must agree. I think I know what you're getting at there. Some of the design was spectacular.
Yes. Have you seen my book on the subject?
Yeah, I think I have looked at it, actually, yeah.
Yes, I've got a whole book. Is it by a bloke called Johnny Trunk? I can't remember. But it's got photos of all Sainsbury's packaging. In fact, I reviewed it once, I think, on this channel. Yeah, you might want to check that video out sometime, viewer. Yes. Well, God, this throat is absolutely. I'm thinking I'm on the verge of needing to abandon this video, I'm afraid, because I want to make sure I'm fresh for tomorrow. And I'm ready. Can you hear me choking up, viewer? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ugh. Oh. And my eyes have been quite sore as well. No wonder when one's pointing the wrong way. Here, Teebox, have a look. Let's have a look around and see what we can find out on the internet.
Okay, Gloaty. I'm on it.
Right. What's this? 2 alerts. Nothing interesting there. Well, what's going on, Teebox? Have you found anything? Have we drummed up anyone from... what's happening? I think we might have just roped 10 people because they thought it was a party happening here. They thought there was a party going on here for real. Got more product, that Rumpo Peel. That's a little rap by the Beastie Boys. Hopefully I'm not infringing any copyrights, but yeah, that's Crawl Space. Yeah, on the what's the album called? To the 4, 5 boroughs? Yeah, To the 5 boroughs. Nobody. Nobody. Twitter hasn't got much going on it, actually. Normally I've got people piling in with tweets. It's because people are being sociable on a Friday, I expect. But we don't need to be sociable, do we, viewer? No, we don't. We just sit here on YouTube and I am the performer, you are the audience. Yes. You having a sit down, Teebox?
Yes, I'm just here checking on the internet, seeing what we can find.
Okay. Let's have a look at this Steven Harper thread. Let's see what the stage of the debate is. I'll read out as much as I can. Do. Let's have a look. Move it down for us, Teebox.
Okay.
Do. Ooh, some quite abusive language on here. Let's just jump straight to the last page and see what's going on the last page. Page 23 at the minute. Oh, what's this? Oh, something must have happened I've missed out on. Superb hashtag bants from Big Sam this. This is what Friday nights are for. Oh, I'm going to have to censor some of this. So, there's a bloke with, what's he called? Cauldron or something. Right, well, the character, the avatar is Oosh. Right, the name is Oosh. And he says, alright, I'm going to have to bleep some of this. Bleep and bleep, people, we know his past, but if he plays, we have to support him. Yeah, okay, this is quite boring. Never thought our fans were such a bunch of bairns. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Sunderland lingo, that is the Sunderland word bairns for children. Yes? I never thought some of our fans were such a bunch of bairns. That's Janie that said that. Well, this is the argument. There's a lot of people moaning that Steve Harper should not be coming to Sunderland because he was a Newcastle player. And oh, yeah, can't read that one. Can't read that one. Well, as it happens, let's do a refresh. See if there's been any more insight. No. Well, it seems to have just descended into pure abuse and violence, and it's quite sad, really. I believe. I mean, in my opinion, it really is quite sad that people would descend to this infighting over a bloke just because he played for a different football team, who happen to be our enemies. Some people think. I wouldn't call them our enemies. They're our fierce competitors. Oh, what's this? What are you looking at, Teebox?
Well, I'm just trying to find if we can find any more information that would be useful to the program.
Oh, really? Right, okay. I'll tell you what. We'll read some of the lovely posts people wrote about me just this week. It was very nice. Yeah, it's a whole thread about me. It's an honour. I've only just discovered it. Okay, so yeah, when I started the live stream, somebody said live stream now. He's mental. Huh. Okay, well, I think that's complimentary. Sweet acting. This is not an act. Who said? Oh, it was Dino that said the last one. Sweet act is from someone called Geppetto, who has like an avatar which is a kind of duck creature with a walking stick and a hat. It says sweet acting, but this isn't an act. This is who I am. This is the real me. This is what I am. But thank you for the compliment. And we got one here. Oh, Malcolm X. Now you might. Oh, I suppose that's a parody of Malcolm X. Very funny. Um, Not that Malcolm X was a funny character in the slightest, but I won't get into that. But there was a mysterious number four, and I was saying hello, number four viewer, the other day, and guess who that was? That was Malcolm X. So thank you for being viewer for Malcolm X. I don't know if that's you being my one viewer at the minute, viewer one, but if you get to see this, thank you. And then he says, does anyone see his ASMR relaxation video? Ah, that's very nice of him to do a little plug, and he's put it in the thread. Ha! How kind. Could you move it down to the next one, please, Teebox?
Yes, yes, yes.
The next one is from someone called Davy Pants, and Davy Pants says, "I would be worried about the Bishop Auckland accent, to be honest. I don't have a Bishop Auckland accent. I don't actually have a northeastern accent or a Sunderland accent. I don't know if that's the problem. Is with these forum things. The problem I always have is you can't tell what's sarcasm or if somebody's being genuine. Have to think about that. Maybe it's taking the mickey. Anyway, if it's I don't know, maybe it's a compliment. So anyway, thank you for your comment anyway, Davy Pants. I'm taking it on board and I'll have a think about that. Oh, here's Dino again. And then he said, I love the way he says work quite well. Yeah. I didn't realise I say it in a particular way. Work quite well. Yeah. Not sure this is working so well today, but anyway. And then somebody called Crispy32 tagged in a bloke called Hank Williams. Oh, with the video when that potato showed up. Oh, that potato. He really is quite an irate character. I don't understand how his mind works sometimes. He gets so wound up about things. And I don't. Now that he might be an act, I'm not sure. But people take it seriously, and I think that's a little bit sad, really. Would it be naughty of me to post a reply to this thread? I quite like the idea of just lurking. I think I'll leave it. Yeah, I leave it. I appreciate the comments, but I think it's wrong for me to comment because I don't know, it just feels wrong. People talking about me. Is this what fame feels like? Viewer, I better check you're still there. Yes, you're still there. You are loyal. Oh no, it's two viewers. Oh, hello. Other viewer, you might have noticed I've just been going through a couple of threads on the Sunderland message board and yeah, just reading comments about the Steve Harper transfer and myself, believe it or not. So yes. So yes, thank you for visiting. Yeah, is this what fame is like? When people start talking about you, you suddenly think, oh well, I won't jump in. I'll just sit back because it feels strange. Maybe people won't say what they mean. In fact, maybe I shouldn't even be reading out the threads. Even though it's on a public forum, maybe it's an invasion of privacy. I don't know. It's confusing. Life is confusing. It's so confusing. It presents so many dilemmas in so many different ways on a daily basis. Have you found this, viewers? Because I have. How long have you been here for? Oh, just a little while. Listen, it's exciting in this thing today, so please don't go. Just stay exactly where you are, because I'm going to stay for as long as my voice holds out. But I want to not completely blow my voice out, because tomorrow, after the match, are we playing Bournemouth tomorrow? I think we're playing Bournemouth. Tomorrow, Bournemouth is a lovely place, one of my favourite places. Are we playing home or away? I don't know. I don't actually get to the matches. I am an armchair fan. But this is my armchair, actually, or settee. What was I saying? I've gone through 3 topics and lost where I am. Teebox, are you awake?
Sorry, Gloaty, did you want me?
No, you weren't following what I was saying, were you?
No, no, no. I wasn't. I drifted off to sleep, to be honest.
Well, okay, send your get back to sleep. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Gloaty.
Don't worry. Uh, well, if I work backwards, it was fame. Oh, 3 viewers. Hello. Oh, here comes a message. Right, let's have a look and see what this message. Oh, maybe he's going to remind me what I was talking about. Let's see. Oh, aha. Okay. What is this? Well, I've slightly censored what you've said there, but well, Macca Sunderland. I'll tell you what this is. My name is Gloatysock. Oh, has he gone? Maybe he's gone, but I'll tell him anyway. My name is Gloatysock, and I am I'm a Sunderland supporter, and we're having a little debate about Steven Harper. Please feel free, if you're still there, to contribute whatever you wish to the live debate. You can do that via the comments, which you've already used, but yes, I'll be sitting here. Now I've really lost my thread of thought. What was I saying? Fame? I was talking about fame. Viewing your own threads. Threads. Is that what fame's about? Playing Bournemouth. Oh yes, that's right. Okay. This is how you recall things. You go back stage by stage. Bournemouth. Yeah. I couldn't remember if we're playing home or away. It makes no difference to me because I'm one of them useless armchair supporters. But to be fair, I am just a sock, so it is a little bit of a challenge for me to get to the matches. Although I don't need a ticket because normally, I'm not the kind of sock that goes on people's feet because I think that's disgusting and demeaning. I'm not one of them slave socks, no. No, I've got my own mind. Yes. Yes. But anyway, what was I trying to get to? Oh yes, the Bournemouth match. Whether it's home and away or away, I was going to do a chat afterwards and try and get the opinions of the fans. You know, the people who have watched it via whatever legitimate means they're able to watch it, or the people who have actually been there and watched it in the flesh, capture a bit of the atmosphere. And I'm hoping that in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to actually take phone calls, although that may prove to be a challenge. Oh, I've lost a viewer. I wonder if it's just the original viewer who is steadfastly watching. You'll stick with me through thick and thin, viewer. You will. I'm sure you will. I don't want you to feel obliged, though. Don't just stay because you feel sorry for me. Please don't. Please don't do that. My eye does need fixing. Off-cam resistant. Can you patch this up? That Marcus Sunderland seemed a bit shocked at what he was seeing, didn't he? Huh? Has he never seen a live stream before with topical debate on it? Coming up to an hour. It flies by. Flies by. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look back on the threads. Let's see if there's anything interesting that inspires us. Whew. Sore my throat. This is actually quite a good test because it shows how rubbish all my systems are. Really, this is sort of still a test broadcast. Well, nothing on that one. Let's see if things have moved forward on the debate. No. Everyone's given up. Can you get rid of that off-camera assistant? Thank you. Well, that viewer, that noble viewer, that hero of the official Gloatysock YouTube channel. My number one fan this evening. You have stuck with us through thick, and you have stuck with us through thin. Who knows how long I could waffle on and you would still be there. But I'm not guilting you into staying. If you need to go, go. It's alright. We'll be okay. Me and Teebox, well, Teebox is asleep, but we'll be okay. We soldier on. Still one viewer. I suppose I'm not likely to entice in other viewers if I keep just staring at things. Let's have a look on Twitter and see if we've got any abuse on there. Oh, here comes a notification. Oh, okay. That's that. It looks like that Sunderland Macca, who is, hey, he's a little bit perturbed as to what's going on. Right, let's reply to him, eh? Yes. Oh. What shall we say to him, off-camera assistant? I'll just say thanks for joining us. Thanks for. Oh, my voice is really going. I think we're gonna have to pack it in very soon. I'm afraid, viewer. I'm sorry. Can you hear me getting hoarse? I better watch out in case that potato turns up. I don't want to get too hoarse. Might be in trouble then. It's a little joke, but anyway. Thanks for joining us. Exclamation mark, please. Thank you. Can you not reach that paint? Oh, what have you done? Oh, what have you done? Joining us. Ha. Right then. Oh, this is not thrilling. This is not thrilling. No wonder we're losing so many viewers. Oh, please. Feel free to join us again. Exclamation mark. Now tweet him. He'll be impressed by that. Right. Oh, I wonder if you've had a long day, viewer. Solitary viewer. Whomever you may be. You might be somebody I know who cannot take their eyes off of this programme because you know that it's great to see me in the real-time live broadcasting programme. Does that make sense? Don't know. If Teebox was awake, I could get him to check that I'm not talking gibberish, but some funny noises around here. I don't know if you can hear them noises. Loads of thumping noises. I think they're coming from upstairs. I think they've got some kind of possum or something up there. See, I've got a kind of lavalier mic, I think they call it, and it's picking up. It's out of shot, but I don't think it'll pick that up. There's a banging and shouting going on. It's a little bit disconcerting. I don't know. I wouldn't call the police or anything, but I wouldn't want to clean up after them. It sounds like there's all kinds of things happening. Liquid being spilt and things being walloped and people screaming and shouting. Not like they're in pain or anything, but they're not too far off. Next door's got their TV too loud on this side, as per usual. Oh, hang on. What's this? Is this a comment? Let's have a look. 2 notifications. 2 funny. That's very nice. He was alright at the end, Mackerson, unless you're still there. Is that you still there, Sunderland? Is it? If it is, thank you. Thank you. Huh? Yeah, thank you for being there. You'll be my only viewer if you are there, but it might be somebody else. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say to him, tell all your friends, because that'll be, yeah, that'll bring in maybe some more view. Oh no, what have I done? Hang on. Reply to tweets. How do I reply to the tweets? Ah, yes, here we go. Tell all of your friends to visit live stream! Exclamation mark. You will look cool. Tell them you'll look cool off camera. You'll look not cool. You will look really cool. Because I think he might be a young one, so they like looking cool. Fire it out. Fire out the tweet. Oh, I put strem instead of, you put strem instead of stream. Strem. Strem doesn't mean anything. Strem is the wrong word. It should be stream. Oh well, they'll get the. I'll just put another reply in. PS. Put PS. P. You know, it's difficult to reach P. That's no. P. PS. And why don't they make these things easier? Yeah, put strem. Yeah, is a cool new word for not Moon kids. They won't get that. Cool word for then stream. Yeah, that's right. Just tweet that. Covered that little disaster up, haven't we? Oh, I'm starting to sound like Louis Armstrong here. I was having a sing earlier, actually, and I was quite happy with how I was singing. Wasn't singing like Louis Armstrong. What was I singing? I can't remember. My memory's getting terrible. Do 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 do. Still one viewer. I tell you what, viewer, you sir, are a gentleman. I'm just going to check that it isn't me. No, it isn't me. It's definitely not me. It's an actual person. Because that's what I did before. I had a window open and it counted as a viewer. How silly of that was that? Was that of me even? Oh, this is. I think my voice is as low as it's ever been, and it's starting to disappear. The more I talk, the more it disappears. It'll end up being like my ASMR video. Excuse me. My food's repeating on me. I'm starting to get a bit sleepy now. Oh, I've just come up to an hour. Oh. Ugh. You'd think it would be not too difficult to keep my eyes open, seeing as they're permanently fixed in this position, but do you know what? It is a little bit difficult. Oh, hang on. One true Geordie picked his team of the season, Dream Team. He's a funny character. Do 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 do. Interesting. Steve Harper deletes Twitter account. This is Elder. This is on the Sunderland forum. This is a chap called Elder who's over in Bondi. He's on the beach. I think I've read him before saying he's on the beach. Steve Harper deletes Twitter account. In another news, he signs for Sunderland. I didn't know he deleted it. Well, it just seems to be not much going on, really, in the world in general. Twitter is very slow. Oh, hang on. True Geordie's got a Football Manager video coming up. That'll be thrilling, I'm sure. Hey, the thing about True Geordie, I don't want to talk about him because I don't really know much about him. But one of the things about him is he knows a lot about football management. Why? Because he plays Football Manager. And he knows how it works. Don't know why he hasn't been appointed anywhere. Oh, I think I'm coming down with a fever. Off camera assistant, check my temperature, please. What do you think? Hot? Not hot. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of steam here. I'm fading fast. Oh, I think we're gonna have to call it a day. This debate has not been the most successful debate we've ever had, so I think to preserve my reserves of energy for tomorrow, I'm going to call it a day. Loyal viewer. Can I just say, viewer, you are the loyal viewer that I have always dreamt of. And tonight when I am asleep, if I dream, I'll dream of that little number one, which is all I know you by. But I'll dream of it. I'm so happy that I've had you here to keep me company for an hour, along with Teebox, who passed out. I don't know, you might be asleep by now already anyway. But thank you for joining us. And oh, it's 2 viewers, right? Somebody else has come, so I've just been snared in for a little bit long. Viewer number 2, who's just arrived. Just for a second I was about to stop, but as you've come, not that viewer 1 was enough wasn't enough to keep me here. I expect people are starting to come back from the pub now. But I will stick around just for your benefit, so you know a little bit about what we do on this channel. And what we do is, we do debating and talking and general things. Sunderland Football Club, life in general, and all kinds of things. And you know, it's just a mishmash of everything, really. You know, because life is so confusing, isn't it? Sometimes I wake up and I think, well, what am I meant to do today? Who am I? What is expected of me? Should I care what's expected of me? should I, be, what should I wear? What is a sock meant to wear? Are my eyes on straight? Who am I? Deep down in my soul, you know. I ask this question every day. I wake up sometimes asking this question, and nobody has the answer. You have to find the answer within. Yes, within. Yeah. I think, or without. One of the two. Hello. Look who's woken up.
Hello, Gloaty.
Yeah, you've had your nap. I thought that was you for the night then. I thought I was going to have to put a blanket on you and leave you on my settee.
No, I'm woken up. I thought I'd come. I'm still going.
Yes, I nearly went. But then we got another viewer, and I said, okay, let's stick it out for a bit longer because I felt bad for the first viewer, to be honest, who's been there since the very, very beginning of this live broadcast. And I thought, that poor blight is probably embarrassed to go because then it'll just be no one left. But they're sticking there steadfast. I think they'd be there next week if I looked.
Ah, now that is a genuine bit of dedication. But you got somebody else over there, have you?
Yes, looks like it.
Oh, how can you tell?
Well, look, you see that? There's that thing over there.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, it's like a little graph.
Yes, there's a little graph. Sorry, you can't see this, but yes, there's a little graph that tells me how many people are on the forum. On the forum, or on watching this video. It's 2 at the minute.
That's pretty good, Gloaty. That's pretty. If you don't mind me saying, it's pretty darn good.
Ooh, it's a bit borderline, that piece of language you use there, actually, for my channel, Teebox. But I appreciate the sentiments. Slightly less colourful language, please, and we'll be alright. But yeah, I was flagging a little bit. I was feeling ever so slightly tired. I could just feel my eyes drooping.
I didn't realise your eyes droop. Mine are sort of permanently configured in a little cross pattern, so I can be awake, I can be asleep, and I don't need to change anything.
Ah, yeah, that's the thing with me, because my eyes are permanently open, and they look open. I've always got light streaming into my eyeballs, and I get very dry, so yeah, it's quite a challenge being me, really. I suppose there's worse things that could happen. It could. It's just a challenge. Every day is a challenge, particularly when you've got no arms. It's quite difficult. Hey, do us a favour. See if anyone's got Lippy on on Twitter again for us.
Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got.
It's handy having Teebox back because while he's asleep, he doesn't do much use. But when he's awake, he can be quite handy.
Nothing, Gloaty, nothing at all. Nobody on Twitter.
Okay, but that's alright because we've got 2 viewers right here who are really, really dedicated to this channel, and they're sticking around. This number 2 viewer, I feel good about this number 2 viewer.
He's been in a few minutes now, hasn't he, Gloaty?
Yes, he's been in a few minutes. Number 2, you are currently the second longest duration of person being here tonight.
Looks like he's really enjoying it because he's been a few minutes so.
Yes, and to be honest, we've been rubbish tonight. Well, I've been rubbish. I don't want to speak for you, Teebox, because you're always great, but I've been rubbish. Uninspired waffle is all I've come out with. Wasn't that the other night when I felt I was on fire.
Gloaty, the other night I thought you were really dynamic. I agree. But tonight it's a more laid back approach. It's, a different you. Not necessarily worse. Not necessarily rubbish at all. Just different.
Well, thank you, Teebox. I appreciate that. Maybe, sometimes our friends see us in ways that we ourselves struggle to see ourselves. And when you say that, it does make me reevaluate what the criticism I've applied to myself. And I think, yes, you know what? Maybe I'm not doing so bad. Different flavours. Like, like a trumpeter, I suppose. A trumpeter, he might play pop 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 type lines, but then On another day, he might play pa 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 pa. More calming. You know.
Ah, yeah, I suppose so. I'm not sure I quite fully understand the analogy, but yeah, I guess that's right.
Yes. Hmm. It's funny. We so often don't see ourselves as others see us. And don't you think it's funny how there's a lot of people that really love themselves who think they're great and everybody thinks they're a right wally. And so many of the quality people, the decent people, they have such low opinions of themselves.
Yeah, I guess that is.
I mean, I think sometimes, go with me on this, but I think sometimes success is actually more to do with what you think of yourself than what others actually think of you. If you think of yourself that you're the greatest, even though you're rubbish, well, you'll probably manage to get your way through and actually, uh, you know, uh, rack up some achievements in spite of being rubbish.
That's a very interesting thought. Do you know, in the acting business, I've known a few people like that.
Really?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to name any names, but there's a certain person who believes in a kind of alien-based religion, who was in a kind of aeroplane film.
Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. Well. What happened to your voice, Teebox?
Well, I don't know. It's that strange thing that happened earlier.
Yes, you must be tired. But please carry on.
Yes, well, yes, he was in a plane type film, and then made a kind of car type film. And anyway, he is, um, in my opinion, a fairly mediocre actor.
Right, okay. But
He believes he is a great actor.
how would you know this?
Socialise occasionally with him, done a few bit pieces, few bit parts.
Really? Are we talking about a certain actor? Let's have a think now. How can we describe him without naming him? He wears he jumped on a settee once.
I think we might be talking about the same person.
Right, okay. So you worked in films with him then?
Yeah, just a few. Normally, just non-speaking parts. But I'd like to get to have a chat with them, and my days in rep and everything. I like to talk to actors, see how they work. And there's a few of these guys that are in the cinema films, the big films. They're not. Well, look, I don't want to be overly critical, but I don't think they're really actors.
Really? Well, this is a rare insight into your opinions on these things, T-Box. You don't think they're really
They haven't done stage. And the stage is where you learn your craft, Gloaty.
really?
Yes. And the thing about the stage is, when you're there in front of the audience, there's thousands of people there, potentially, normally hundreds, potentially thousands. You're very much in contact with them. And I think the movie actors, they lose that touch. You have to keep doing a bit of the stage. And once you do the stage, it's in your blood. It's in your blood.
That's fascinating. That really is fascinating. Because I know, like, your bread and butter used to be doing bit parts and stuff, like when you did Juliet Bravo.
Yeah, I did a few on Juliet Bravo. That is correct. Yeah.
So, what you're saying to me is this acting lark is it's a bit more than it seems, really. Because I've always thought people just turn up, read the lines. I mean, how do you find learning your lines?
Well, be honest, I struggle with learning. The older I get, the more I struggle with learning lines. Learning lines is always difficult, but I tend to spend a good for a play. You know, I tend to spend maybe a month learning my lines, but I like to spend a while learning everybody else's lines because you never know when there's a chance. You can jump in and take somebody else's position. You can, that's where the opportunities are. I'm rambling a bit, but I like to learn the entire play and not just my lines, and it helps when you're saying your lines in the right place.
This is all very fascinating. Do you know the thing I find difficult about theatres is, the lights are very bright. It's the same with film actually. The lights are even brighter, and I find it because I can't shut my eyes and so no sunglasses fit me. It's so difficult to deal with those bright, bright lights, don't you think?
Yeah, it is difficult. That's a good one. I mean, sometimes you have fans and stuff blowing, or I mean, the worst one for that was when I did a film. Can't think of the name of the. I can't think of the name of it. It was mid '80s, early '80s. Shepperton, Pine. I think it was Pinewood. Did a film. It was the middle of summer. Roasting hot temperatures. I turned up, and they said, Teebox, got a problem. I was supposed to be playing, as I remember it, I was supposed to be carrying drinks or something, I can't remember. Some kind of science fiction film, I can't remember. And they said to me, Teebox, we've had someone drop out. Do you think you could fit in this suit? You're the only one who looks the right size.
All right, okay. So what kind of suit was this?
Well, I don't normally do suits, but this was a full body thing. Massive it was, massive. Very heavy, ridiculously heavy.
Oh, okay. So what happened then?
Well, I got in. What was it called, the film? I can't remember. Oh, it was ridiculous. There was, everybody was wearing these things, and it was like a big slug thing in the middle. And there was a very scantily clad, a few scantily clad women around the place.
Right, okay. Yeah, sounds familiar, this film.
Yeah, anyway, so there I was, dressed in this thing, like a big old green pig. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Big old green pig, yeah? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so the big old slug thing, I had to stand there carrying an axe. And then I started feeling a bit faint, the heat was unbearable. So I started slumping over, and,
hang on a minute, Wait a minute. When was you making this film?
Oh, it was 82, stand corrected. I think it was 82. 81? No, 82.
Okay. And there was a big green slug thing?
Yes.
Right. Huh, okay.
Yeah, so, I started to slump over, and they called the end of the shot, cut, they said. I slumped over. I said, oh, I'm feeling quite faint. And would you believe how they kept us cool? They came with a, like a hairdryer adapted, set to blow cool air, and they blew it right in my mouth. Oh, that was, but under the lights and everything.
Wait a minute. There was a big slug. You were a kind of pig creature, and it was shot around 1982 at, did you say Pinewood?
Yes.
It wasn't called Return of the Jedi, was it?
Yes! That's the one! Return of the Jedi!
You were in Return of the Jedi?
Yes, Return of the Jedi, that's the film. Yeah, it was a good whack for the... Harvest? They were calling it Harvest or something. When it came out, I think it was called Return of the Jedi, yeah.
How come you've never... I've known you for years. You never told me you was in Return of the Jedi. That's a Star Wars film.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know it turned up, did it? Good money.
Yes! Ha! Well, a genuine star of Star Wars. I didn't know that, Teebox. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to our relationship, of course, but... Wow! Well, viewers, turns out we do have a star on this show tonight, after all. Teebox, star of Star Wars. Hey, so I believe them pig things were called Gamorrean guards.
Oh well, I had no idea. I know I got sent one of the characters. I've got it around somewhere. You can have it if you want. Don't think I even took it out of the packet.
Oh, collectible from Teebox, star of Return of the Jedi. Wow! And how many scenes did you play in it?
Well, let me think. Well, I did one. I think they cut it. Like this bloke came in and he was let's see, like a big archway door thing, and it moved up, and he came in, and then he was supposed to it strangled me invisibly or something. I fell back, and then I was reused in the next scene. Oh, I remember. I think I fell down a hole. That's right. They had me standing in front of a hole,
Right.
and then a gate moved away, and hit the guy Harmison or something.
Hamel.
Yeah, Hamel. That's the bloke. Funny enough, we were talking about. I remember now. We had a conversation about Blue Peter, because I had been on Blue Peter, doing something with the Beefeaters or something. I can't remember, but he'd seen me on Blue Peter several years before.
You had a conversation with Mark Hamill. You've never mentioned this.
No, and what was the girl's name? Carrie.
Yes, Carrie Fisher.
Yes, she was the daughter of Eddie Fisher, wasn't she? Yeah, I knew Eddie. Eddie way back in the day. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. But so you were the Gamorrean guard that fell in and got eaten by the Rancor.
No, I don't know what happened after I fell in. I did go and see the film actually, but I don't remember much about it. I think I fell asleep. But no, I stood over the hole. This is part of the magic of films. I stood over the hole, and I think they swapped me for a stuntman, and the stuntman fell in, and there was like a blue crash mat just below.
Secrets of the films for you viewers. Hey, aren't you happy you came and viewed this tonight? Actual genuine star of Star Wars played the Gamorrean guard. You know, they have books, paperback, but there's probably been a book written about that Gamorrean guard chap. Well, and the slug, he was called Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, eh? Well, you learn something new every single day, don't you, Gloaty?
Yes, yes you do. Well, I learned something. Return of the Jedi. Huh. They didn't call you back for the new one, did they?
New one? No. I'll tell you who I saw on the set. Actually, just reminded me. I did a pickup for them. Now, when was it? That must have been in 82. That must have been late on in 82. I did a pickup for them. And I walked down the corridor, and I saw an old acquaintance of mine, Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw?
Yes. And I said, "What are you up to?" And he said, "I don't know. Agent sent me over here." And he was quite an actor. He was a real talent. He's gone now, bless him. But he was a real great talent.
You know, Sebastian Shaw played Darth Vader in the film.
Did he really? Well, that's amazing. Yeah, so I had a chat with him.
Yeah, you don't realise. He was like the biggest character. When they took his mask off and it was Sebastian Shaw underneath. Wow! You have got some tail. How come you've been telling me about Juliet Bravo all these years and you've never mentioned you were in Return of the
Gloaty, I didn't know it was important to you. I've probably done a few other things. I don't know. I did a voice in Animal Olympics, I think. I remember.
No, Animal Olympics isn't as big as Return of the Jedi. I do know what you're talking about, though. Well, viewers. I'm so happy we've been able to bring you. This has certainly turned around this programme a little bit, because we were getting a little bit stale up until this point, but that revelation has brought us to a great conclusion to this programme, because I think I think we're going to call it quits there for today, but I'm so glad that I've been able to broadcast to both of you viewers this evening. Oh, been to feel crazy again. Teebox, thank you so much for visiting.
Gloaty, it's a pleasure. Anytime I can come and visit and spend time with you, it's a real pleasure for me. So thank you. And I'll bid you farewell for now, and I'll bid your viewers farewell. Goodbye. See you next time, viewers.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Teebox. See, that's the beauty of this Gloatysock Live. You can think nothing's happening, and then suddenly you get a story like that. And I really, really hope you have enjoyed it, viewers. But anyway, I'm going to be calling it quits for tonight. So I can be fresh for tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look, listen, this program's nothing without viewers, and you two have been great tonight. You've been really fantastic. Please get out there, tell people about this program. Please do. Please tell them. Tell them, because the more people you have view, the more we can really make this happen. Yeah? The more we can make this a success. Because for your sake, I want this to be a success. I really do, yes. Each and every one of you viewers, both of you, I want this to be a success, and I want to entertain you and bring. I've got famous people I want to bring in. I've already got Teebox, who's been in Return of the Jedi. I'm hoping to bring in genuine stars from stage, cinema, film, music, the world of music. I've got someone I'm trying to line up desperately. I'm gonna call in a favour and try and bring you a genuine number one pop star. I'm not kidding you. This is no joke. I have a number one pop star. I've got their number in my little black book. I'm going to call them and get them to come on. It might only be for 5 or 10 minutes, but we're going to get an interview live, okay? And maybe we'll take questions, okay? But to do that, I need you people to help spread the word. So please tell people. I'm going to try and get on, as long as my voice is okay, tomorrow after the match. I'm going to try and run these programs, and we're going to see if it works. At the minute, Wednesdays look like good days, but I want to see if after the match, Sunderland match, this will attract anyone. So viewers, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. You've made my day. You've really made my day, so thank you. And I will catch up with you all hopefully sometime in the next 24 hours after Sunderland have won against Bournemouth, whoever it is we're playing, because I'm forgetful. In the meantime, Obiento! Beep! 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 Can't hold it for too long. Beep! Beep! This is where we're ending.